I'm still. Hello, Dr. Nyempo.
Yes. Let's maybe have a question.
Thank you very much. Okay, good
You look
evening.
great. Yes, you're trying to set up.
Oh,
Welcome,
finally, we're
welcome.
able to make this happen. Thank you very
I
much.
know, right? Congratulations.
Yes.
Let me start the background music so we can hear each other better. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. I know you've had some technical difficulties getting set up. You're even
Yeah.
working around, but this is the learning process we're on. We're here to help each other get there. So I say thank you so much for taking our time to be here. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you doing too?
I'm doing well. I just came from church, so I still look decent from church.
Yeah, you look good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you so much. Well, it's the first day of the week, so it's exciting. I love doing the podcast on the first day of the week. For me, it set the tone for how my week is. Something
Yeah.
to boost uh my
The
week from
energy.
the start. Absolutely, to boost my energy. Thank you so much. So,
Yeah.
without further ado, everyone joining us live currently, whether you are on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, we say thank you. Welcome to the Nurses in Charge podcast. This is Share Your Nurse Story. So today I am so pleased and excited to not be having a monologue with you today. I am being joined by Nurse Chinanu. And my name is Dr. Nyepu Kemoho. I am the founder of Nurses in Charge. This is my field. This really gives me that jolt of energy that I need to serve my colleague
Yeah.
globally. So let me give the platform to our featured guest so she can tell us a little bit about herself. This is just a conversation, no pressure.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Nyempu. And you're doing amazingly great, by the way.
Oh, praise
The way you coordinate that organization and everything. I'm sometimes surprised by how you're able to do this all by yourself, and I'm like, I need to yeah, good. You're doing amazingly great. Thank you very much for all you do for the nursing community.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And it's God that's moving this wagon is being moved by God. It's not me. So sometimes
Yeah.
I ask myself, I'm like, how did that year go by? So it's not me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing so much. Thank you.
Praise God. So who are
Okay.
you? Who are you, girl? Who are you?
Excited to be here. My name is Chinanu Favour Echefu, and I'm a nurse. I hold a bachelor degree in nursing, and I have more than 5 years of clinical practice. That was before I stopped working doing bedside care last year. So I've been juggling many things up. I've been doing a lot, and so far I think I'm just here to share my story, being a nurse and having to go through it while being a mom, and what do we do apart from, because most at times is no, nurses are limited to bedside. So I'm just
Mm.
here to let us know that that's not entirely true. And I was able to figure this early, which I'm really glad about that. So I'm just a nurse still. I'm not there yet, but I'm sure I'm going somewhere. And I'm excited about opportunities like this.
Awesome. Don't say I'm just a nurse. Woo! No, you are
No, no,
a
no, no, no. Nurses are great. Okay, let me say I'm still at my early stage of
there
my
you
early
go.
career life. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Please, we are not small people at all.
Oh
No, no, no. I
no,
take
thank you for
correction to
that.
that.
We are phenomenal people. We are a gift.
Yeah,
We are a gift to the world. That's
yeah.
who we
That's
are.
it. That's
We
it.
are a gift to the world. So thank you
Mhm.
so much for coming out here today. It is 8 p.m. your time at night. It is soon at 2
Yeah.
p.m. my time, and I am so privileged to be in your presence. I say thank you. I know we
Thank
we
you.
we waited for this moment, like you said, for this to happen. You couldn't join
Yeah.
me last time. I talked about you, and I don't know if I said all truth about you, but the world can hear from you today. Yes. So,
Thank
what
you.
brought you into nursing? Why couldn't you go to become an engineer and or maybe a lawyer, the president of
Oh,
Rome?
okay.
Why nursing?
I think this, it has just been a part of me. Like from childhood, I've always loved, rendering care, and
Mm,
to date, I have that. Sometimes I say I don't know where the strength come from, because even while as I graduated into nursing and doing bedside care, I
mhm,
would, in my early career life, I would work. I I would normally, it's supposed to be from 8 a.m. to 5
mm.
if you're doing morning shift. Sometimes I will come back by past 7 p.m. and early
Oh,
the next morning I'm running again to work. So it's just, I just have that passion for ranging care and support. That's what triggered me into moving into nursing, because I mean, which other career can offer that?
yeah.
No other career can offer that. So that has been my motivation, my strength.
Mhm,
Caring for people, being there at their lowest moments of lives when they
mm,
feel like everything is going down, and you're the one who is there to reassure them. You're rendering nursing care. You're following protocols to make sure at the end of the day this patient is leaving the hospital in a more stable condition. This patient is having peace of mind. This patient is, there's a better level to care being offered to the patients or clients in need. So I just love rendering care and support.
wow. Do you have
So,
nurses in your family, or are you just the lone soldier on this journey? Do you have nurses in your family?
yes, my cousin is a
Okay.
nurse, so that makes both of us.
Nice. At least you have some of the bounce idea off of them, and you know,
Yeah,
how you call it, debrief your nursing journey with them and say, hey, have you ever had such a patient? Or
yeah.
good. That's good. For me, I am very blessed. I have dozens of nursing nurses.
Oh wow.
Starting with
you are
starting
you
with
are
my
really blessed there.
I am. My mother is a nurse over. She's been a nurse now over 45 years. So I
Wow,
took
she's still
after
practicing.
her.
She's
She
still practicing.
listen. Right now, she's at our orphanage in Liberia. If you give her the opportunity, she'll get a job.
Wow, that's great. That's
Yes,
amazing.
she
She
would
has the
love.
energy right there.
I'm telling you, she would
And
love to take a patient assignment, but she's what, 60, she's 66 now. And nursing is too rough for her body and her mind. So we told
yeah,
her to just step
to take a
away.
break.
And yeah, she's my mentor for nursing in charge. When I have to travel and do missions, she goes with me. She's my pocketbook. She's my go-to
Uh,
person.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
beautiful.
see two people trying to join us. I believe they are on audio, and it's okay. Welcome.
Okay.
I see Ashi, I see Jusil. If I'm saying your name right, I hope I'm not butchering your name. Thank you for joining us. Today is all about Nurse Chinanu, and we are talking about, this is her story. So, yeah, this is a conversation here. So please tell us what has transformed in your nursing career. I know I have a few questions for you, but I just want you to get the stage warmed up so people can truly,
Oh, no problem.
see this
That's
superstar
fine.
nurse.
That's fine.
Okay. So you started out your nursing school in Cameroon, and then after nursing school you just went straight to work. How has the transition been for you?
Oh, yes, I was born in Cameroon, so I grew up here. Though I'm a Nigerian by citizenship,
Mm.
I grew up here, so I'm based here.
You know
And
that's tricking me. You being Nigerian,
pardon?
but Cameroon, so I have to check myself every now and then.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm based here and I practice here. So
Okay,
I'm a Nigerian by birth, by
okay.
nationality rather. Yeah, because Cameroon does not offer dual nationalities. So that
Mm,
makes, yeah.
that's
So
interesting.
thank you. I um got into nursing school in 2016,
Mhm.
and by 2019 I had my diploma in nursing, and then 2020 I had my bachelor's degree in nursing. So immediately I knew I had to start doing something, start
Mhm.
practicing what I learned from school, and that moved me into going into bedside nursing, because as at then I just knew, oh, nursing is about, bedside. I didn't know about other opportunities relating to nursing, and I loved it. It was something that was intriguing, having to be there for patients at their lowest and greatest moments, and so I moved into that full time, and I studied till later on. I went in for my master's. So I'm still to get the master certificate. And I'm now so far I've been using my bachelor's degree. Yeah, I did the master's in pediatric nursing. So
Oh
that's
wow.
been it. Yeah.
Wow. Your
Uh-huh.
master's in pediatric nursing. My goodness. Let,
Mhm.
let, let, let me let me tell the world the full story from my end, and then you can boost it up, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, you
Okay, that's
this is gonna be a replay to what I told you guys about. That was, I believe, that was 3 weeks ago. So this episode is all about sharing Nurse Chinanu's story, a young nurse from she was born in Nigeria, but she practices in Cameroon. Her journey reflects the evolving phase of nursing, one rooted in compassion, adaptability, and purpose beyond traditional boundaries. Okay. With over 4 years of bedside clinical experience, Nashinanu she has a strong background in coordination, communication, and operations support. She will be sharing with us more about how her impact as a nurse has extended far beyond the direct patient care that she once did and once she still loved doing, but how that has brought her into from patient education to coordinating patients' care. So, as a wife and a mother of
Yeah.
two, Chinanu will be
Yeah.
opening up, telling us more about how she's balancing all of this. She is a I would say a bionic woman. That's what that's the word I was looking for. How she is balancing motherhood, being a wife, working in the field, and also venturing into technology, emerging technologies. So please hold your seats. If you have comments, hold it. If you have questions for her, write it down. Put them in the comment section. I will project it so that we can go with that flow. But ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited. I don't even know how to introduce the amazing nurse we have, but that's a bit of what I have captured about her story. So I think we'll go to uh, this entire episode to speak more about how do you balance nursing in home life? How do you do it? I hope you're not freezing. Oh
Hello.
my.
Can you hear me?
Okay. For a moment, you were frozen there. We're used to having technical issues here. So,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
no problem. So, my question to you was how do you balance being a nurse and family life? You know,
Oh, yeah. 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 It's not been easy, and it's something that requires good strength and knowing how to coordinate oneself, and scheduling right. And then I think one thing that's just been keeping me going is that passion, like I mentioned, because being a wife didn't make it. It wasn't easy, having to put the home together, having to um coming about a wife, you have many chores at home to do. You're there to please your family, and then you're moving on to work again to be
mhm.
there for the patients. And it's just funny how immediately I get to the gates of the hospital, I just put on the I just put on. It's like the nursing train just
That
comes.
is something we do. We take on a different personality.
Yeah. Every other thing is forgotten, and then when you're leaving the hospital again, you're like, oh, I had many things at home to do. And
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Wow.
so that's just been it. And but I just had to keep going. And
Mhm,
I initially it was hard to adapt, you know
mhm,
um the home suffered more. I just thank God for the supportive family I have, the supportive husband, who understood and
mhm.
kept wanting me to do what I loved doing. That was just it. So even some days I will really wake up tired, and he'll be like, "You remember you said this about your patients, you're supposed to be there," and I have to pick up again,
Wow.
go to work. And yeah, he's been supportive. So that's been keeping me going. And then that was when I had my first baby.
Mhm.
After maternity leave, I had to it was I never I so much love bedside. I never wanted to get off bedside nursing.
Oh
So I
wow.
had to send my baby to my mom.
Mhm.
She
Wow.
assisted me with taking care of her, and I went back to, bedside nursing care, and then worked till I got pregnant again. And I worked till my second baby I put to bed while I
Mhm.
was on GC. You can just
Wow.
imagine.
Wow.
I was on duty, and then labor came, and I just had to, I
Oh
delivered
my
her.
goodness. You were
Yeah.
that pregnant woman wobbling in the hallway to your patients and still doing it.
I'm
Oh
telling
my
you. Some of my colleagues were like, "Oh, so you're in labor and you were still attending to patients and everything."
oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, so it's something which is a part of me. And but from that time, I've not gone back to bedside nursing,
Okay.
because you have to sometimes come to the reality of how life of
Mm-hmm.
what life is, and not having a direct support at home. I couldn't
Yeah.
just send baby again to mom. you know
Mm-hmm.
I, I said, oh, this is my family and this is a life I'm building from here.
Yeah.
So what I rather did was look for opportunities now,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't stop me from rendering care, but not as time consuming or you know depriving so much as bedside nursing, because I was working 5 days a week
Mm-hmm.
and morning to night. One cannot really build a family based on that if you don't have
All right.
assistance. Yeah. So I had to start looking for different opportunities. What else can I do? And then I found the remote world. And surprisingly, it's been there all along, but we just knew nursing is bedside. So
Yeah.
I started researching what opportunities are there with respect to the remote world, and I've found so many that as nurses we could be. And there's something, I don't know if I mentioned it. During this time, I'm also working at um, an e-commerce business. So I was doing that remotely. And
You are
when I would go,
really.
I
Oh
was
my
working
goodness.
at, I was working as yeah, I was doing operations. I would coordinate logistics. I would act as customer support representative. I
Oh
would anything that had to do with improving workflow using
yeah.
digital tools there. And then so it was kind of every day I would wake up like I don't have energy for this day, but then we just keep going, right? And sometimes when I sit now and I reflect back on, I'm like, how was I able to do all of this at once?
Oh my goodness.
But like you said, it's God that's given us the strength to keep
Mhm.
going on. Yeah. So I was still juggling all of this, and I was doing all of this remotely for Juicy Enterprise, which is a
Mhm.
family business, and the business has grown. We've been able to evolve into 7 cities nationwide. We've been
Wow.
able to expand into 3 additional niches,
Mhm.
and we are still going. We are not there yet, but at least the
Wow.
vision and the goal keeps us going. So it's not been an easy feat, but with God by our side, we are more than conquerors. That's it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. So you are very versatile. You look for opportunities to make nursing more than just a standstill, passing pills, changing dressings,
Yeah.
hanging IV solution for patients. You're like, there must be more to nursing than what I'm
Mm,
doing now. You
yeah.
sound like my type of people where anyone who knows me, I am always doing something new. I am
Mm,
always. That's amazing. Let me see if Ashley has any questions for you. Ashley did say in a chat, in a private chat, I'm here to support her. So thank you so much for being here to support Nurse Chinanu. When your time comes for your interview, I want her right here supporting you too as well. So do you have
yeah.
any
I would
for
love that.
us? Do you have any questions for our future nurse today? You're muted, and I know you're only on audio, right? It's a little quiet there. So listen, I got closer to you when we did the AI boot camp, and I just saw that enthusiasm in you. And when that time came to give out the scholarship, you always want people who will join the mission, take on the scholarship, and make the best use of it. So my question to you is that as an NIC Scholarship recipient for the Leave No Women Behind AI Bootcamp that was well organized, well orchestrated by Tech Nurse Africa. Um,
Mhm.
how did that experience expand your vision of what is possible for nurses, and especially when it comes to the focus of women, technology, innovation, leadership. How did the boot camp, experience help you in any way?
Yeah, it helped me so much because as at that time it was timely. Like that
Mm.
was something I was looking into. I had just paid for an AI class that had to
Mm.
do with automation that same week, and then
Oh.
I just got the message that, oh, I'd gotten a scholarship for it. I'd seen the program, I wanted to attend it, but I was just like, oh, how can't I just, get an opportunity to attend this? And then it just came. So I was like, oh, this was
Wow.
something I was really looking into getting into, because I know AI is it's modern and it's
Mm.
going to stay around for some time. It's moving into every industry right now. And when I got that scholarship, I loved it. I attended all the classes. I
You
was
did.
really enthusiastic about it. Yeah. And I learned how to um, create images. This,
See,
okay.
see, that's the thing about motherhood. You can't leave behind.
Yeah.
They
That's the
wanna
life of
be
a
there.
mom.
Sometimes they put their face like this on the screen to
I'm
see
telling you, she
who's.
wants to see. She wants to see. She wants to see. So
Yeah, you have a
at that
beautiful
point,
voice. Nothing wrong with that. It's okay. It's beautiful.
and she should start crying.
You want to sit on your lap?
Her
That's
voice is
fine.
loud. If she
We're
starts crying.
humans. Oh.
So it came and I learned a lot. I learned
Mhm.
how to use AI. At that during all that, I knew we could do so much, but AI has helped me do things faster. You
Mhm.
know,
That's the
things
key.
I could spend 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours doing, I
Mhm.
could just type into ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok, and it's giving me results in less
Yes.
than no time, without me having to pay, without me having to leave my comfort zone. I've learned how to create my scheduling plans. I've
Mhm.
learned I'm even coming up with something for nurses. So
Woohoo!
all yeah, all all from that particular AI reinvention summit of last year.
Uh-huh.
It was enlightening. It opened my mind to so many opportunities as well.
Yeah.
And I realized nursing, we could do so much with AI in nursing. There are so many things we can do, from even all of this as freelancers, like
Mhm.
stay at home moms who are looking into the freelancing. You could get into data annotation,
Mhm.
checking up. There are so many companies who are looking for someone to evaluate
Mhm.
AI's responses, and properly kind of train it into giving the right results. So
Yes.
as nurses, we could, go into that field as well. Let AI know this is what is good for healthcare. You can't just, because it's a robot, right? You have to train it.
Mhm.
You have to know
It's a
this is the
machine.
right thing. It can sound,
Yeah.
yeah, because I realized AI can sound confidently wrong. It can be confident,
Yes.
but then it's giving you the wrong results and everything. So
Yes.
we don't really want those mistakes in healthcare. So as
Mhm.
nurses, we could, go into that field and dominate it. And one thing I've gotten to learn is sometimes it's true, I was also there looking
Mhm.
for opportunities, which will need to travel out. You have to start looking for, how do I get this opportunity? And then even if you do, you have to
Mhm.
apply for a visa, which isn't guaranteed. But
Mhm.
after that AI class of last year, the summit and bootcamp,
Mhm.
I realized that it's possible to be here in Africa, and while you're abroad, be it US, Europe, or and you're still earning your good income.
Yes.
So That class was amazing. Thank you very much, Dr. Nyempu. Thank you, nurses in charge,
Oh,
for
my
that. It did
pleasure.
so much.
Our dream and our mission at NIC is to help nurses and midwives be sustainable for themselves. So no hospital, no organization that you've been depending on feel that they own you. Our mission
Yeah,
is that even a nurse within my village can stand alone and be very autonomous in his or her nursing profession. Because when our employers or ex-employers can see that we're doing better than what they were doing with us, with our talents, they'll be begging for us to come. They'll
that's
be
right.
you know. So that is
That's
where, yeah. So
and
you
that,
were
that that's
saying,
that's
so
that's the point of it. Being able to, earn your income while
mhm,
you're not leaving your comfort zone. Like,
mhm,
I get to enjoy my family time. I have to schedule when I want to work, while my income is coming in. That's something. That's something massive. And being in Africa, it's not like our system is so favorable. The income is
mhm,
not really the best. You have to pay transportation, you have home expenses. And at the end of the day, you're not seeing how much you're living, the
mhm.
hospital with, because of the way the economic the system is. So
The way it's
this is
set
something.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I encourage nurses. I've been reaching out to nurses as well, for them to join the nurses in charge community, because I
Thank you.
believe, apart from empowering, the mentorship as well is there. You get that support. It's not like yeah, I've seen in spaces where nurses do not support their own, but since I
Mhm.
joined nurses in charge, I've gotten that support. You're always reachable. And I was amazed, truly, being a founder, and people will be like, oh, I'm not having that time, but you do make out time for everyone, and that's something which I keep congratulating you for, and I keep thanking God for you.
You know, in life, my motto is that what I was not provided, what I did not have access to, I'm making way for other people to have access to it. I am a member of different organizations, different nursing organizations, and I am just a number at those organizations. And that I don't want that to be NIC. That is not what NIC is. NIC, we connect. NIC, we celebrate. NIC,
Mm,
we empower. So those three pillars, we live and breathe those three pillars. And everyone coming in and don't want to connect, you're in the wrong place. You just woke up on the
yeah.
wrong side of the bed, right? If you don't want to
And
celebrate,
and with the way the world is now, you have to connect, because
you
you
have
know
to.
we grew up in that from the part of the world where we don't want to show ourselves. We want
Mm,
to, we feel keeping things hidden,
mhm,
it's going to take us far. But so far, since I joined this community, I realized, oh no, you have to communicate, you have to show up, you have to prove yourself. People have to know this is what you do, for opportunities to be
yeah,
open to you.
you're
So
in
that's
charge.
why communities are important. Yeah, you're in charge,
You're
right?
in
You're in charge of your
charge.
life, you're
No,
in charge of your career, you're in charge of your family.
yeah,
You're
you're
not
in
just any
charge.
kind of just to be a nurse alone is, it's not easy.
Mm,
Going through those rigorous classes, and then those clinical trainings, you
mhm,
being by the side of patients during their worst times, cleaning them up, and then even when you get into the field, you're spending hours standing, your everything, your body is, taking all the pain for that.
yeah.
So it's no easy thing. It's not easy
Yep.
thing being a nurse. Just
It's
being
not.
that you have the right to be in charge of your life, you have
Mhm,
the right to be in charge of how things move around you. So
mhm,
that's great.
yeah. On that note, if you're not in charge of your life, you're not in charge of your profession, you just want for people to tell you what to do and you move. One day, if they're not telling you what to do, you're gonna feel a void. But if you are in charge, you call the shot. If you want to, elevate your profession, you take charge of that. You won't be waiting for anyone. It don't make sense that we put ourselves in nursing schools. No one studied for us. We studied for ourselves. We passed the
Yeah.
exam, right? We got certified. We did everything. Now we're nurses. Now we're professionals, but we expect people to tell us when to show up to meeting, people to tell us when to try for higher aspirations. That don't make it. Don't The math don't work. So NIC said you're in charge.
Yeah.
Come on board and do the things that you want to do.
You
Be
know
the
how to.
change, right? You
Mm.
initiate the changes you want to see in your profession. There's a question
Yeah.
for you though. I,
Okay. I like to have it.
I had it on, but I took it down earlier. But here's the question for
Okay.
you. I don't know if you can see the screen. Can you see where the question I've just projected it on our screen?
Okay. Yeah. Um, what was the most challenging aspect of her journey? Thank you, Ashay. The most challenging aspect has been, being a single. It's really no big deal doing nursing.
Mm,
I by myself and I'm taking care of myself, and when I'm at work, I'm taking care of my patients. So things started changing when I got married,
mm,
and then changed a lot more when baby started coming in. So having to manage the home, having to manage bedside patients, and then having to manage the business as well as an operations associate.
mm,
That was the most challenging part, having to juggle all of this. And I just thank God, like I mentioned earlier, for the support system I had at home, friends, family, and God just kept giving me the strength to do that. If
mm,
not, I believe I would have quitted a long time ago.
mm,
But I didn't quit bedside nursing because it was so challenging. I just left it for the meantime because I have to focus on the family. So
mm.
maybe in times to come, I'm sure I might maybe go back into it,
Yeah.
or just continue in the remote world in impacting nurses' lives,
Mhm, mhm,
helping the patients as well, but virtually now, as
mhm.
a nurse. So there are many things we can do virtually, even the care coordination, even the patient support, even anything, the same things we do. Technology and AI has made it possible. We can do all of that from home. So that's just the phase I'm hanging on to right now.
Mhm.
So that's just been it. That was the most challenging part, but we are here today and we've moved past that. It
Yeah.
said anything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I think from all of that, I learned resilience.
Mm.
And being a nurse, you have to. Your head is everywhere. A patient comes in, you're already planning to care for that patient. You're already, and you don't just handle one patient. I worked in a government setting, so we usually have not less than 20 patients per shift. You have to
Wow.
do all of that. So if your head is juggling around all of that, why can't you
Mhm.
be in charge of your
Wow.
life? Right?
Yes.
So that's it.
Wow. Wow. That was a great question right there because we have new nurses coming into the field and sometimes their heads are in the bubbles. They just feeling that nursing is a romantic a how you call it, a romantic profession where I'm just gonna look pretty and show up. No, like you mentioned, you have to be prioritizing patient care. You have to be setting your mind on how many patients I have, what are the different tasks I need to perform on each of these patients, and make sure I save their lives. Make sure they're
Yeah.
in good conditions before I leave the shift. Even when you're
Yeah.
driving home, you're thinking, did I do everything?
Did I forget something?
Did I forget
Even when
something?
you,
Oh my God.
oh, some people are saying they cannot join. I don't know. Let me try
So
sending. I don't know.
actually, they can try YouTube or even he call it Facebook, LinkedIn, because joining the stage is one thing that is just you and I, unless they are coming in like on live like you and I. So those who like
Oh.
Ashe, I'm glad you pronounced Ashe name proper earlier. Is just on audio. So with that said, we're only limited to those who are coming on audio. That's fine.
Okay,
So
but if they click the link, they should be able to join, and then
yeah,
why they're limited to audio, right?
yeah, they can join and still be limited to audio. They can even speak if they unmute themselves. They can speak. They can ask questions instead of typing it in comments.
No, since they've been having issue, let me check that up. Um,
We are having a phenomenal conversation today with Nurse Chinanu, and she is in Cameroon currently practicing nursing. So thank you everyone who have joined us and putting your questions into the comment section. We will definitely address your questions. We just had an amazing question posted by Ashe. So my question to you, and this is my final question to you, is the ooh, did I lose you? Are you there? Oh, it says you're streaming on audio only. So if you are following us, you by now you're hearing the challenges, the beauty of nursing, the aspirations that nurses come in with, what motivates them, what keeps them practicing from the start to their current time. Nurses in Charge is here to truly um, showcase these stories, because sometimes people get mis informations about nursing professionals, and or we may not even think that the struggles we experience in the U.S. are similar to the struggles and challenges that nurses in Africa, Europe, Asia, you name it. And what I'm starting to realize is that we all encounter challenges, right? And some of the challenges are human. Some of the challenges are just life. Life will happen, especially when you're taking care of other people's health, right? And truly feeling that responsibility to keep them alive and keep them, safe in your care. So that is today. Okay.
okay. Thank you for
Oh,
having me back.
perfect. And now I'm hearing echo from my phone. Am I
Oh,
clear? You can hear the echo, right? Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Okay, how is that? Can you hear me better? Okay, you can come back on. Here we go. Perfect. All right. So, what is your advice to future generation of nurses, for nurses who feel called to something different but are unsure on how to start, for nurses who are hearing discouraging um, messages from protesters in New York, or nurses who are burnt out, and they all of that is on social media. What is your message to the newer generation of nurses coming in? What would you tell them? Ooh, I cannot hear you. I, I cannot hear you. Can you? Your volume is off. Mm-mm. It's still off. Oh dear. Hmm. Yeah, I've lost audio with you. But can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me? I just cannot hear you. Um, Edit mic setting, reduce background noise. Let's try this. Hmm. Yeah, for some reason, your audio just went out. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. See if you can go out and come back in. Try that. We have had a fruitful conversation today. A minor technical difficulties here and there. We would take that versus no audio, no visual at all, like we have in the past. So um, I hope you're following Nurse Chinanu's story. This is an amazing nurse who tells us about um, how how she's thriving as a professional nurse in Africa. How her journey has progressed from being an associate degree nurse to a bachelor's degree nurse, and now she has her master's. So that is triumphant because it is not an easy journey. And to top it all off, she is a mother of two and a wife. So she has a home to uphold and the nursing profession as well. So, and so far, it sounds like she is doing a phenomenal work. And she is just a go getter, one who says there's more out there, there's a greener pasture. So if you're out there listening to this story, this is what Nurses in Charge does. We celebrate our nurses, we celebrate each other. Um, we believe that nurses and midwives are the bedrock, they are the foundation, I mean, like solid foundation of the healthcare profession. So, um, perfect. I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes. Awesome.
Okay. I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that. Okay, so I was saying I would advise them to go straight to what they want to do because
Mhm,
anything the mind thinks, I believe, is capable of doing. So,
mhm,
I mean, years ago, nobody thought they could render care virtually. We all
mhm,
knew about hands on bedside nursing, but we've seen how the world has evolved now. So, anything you can do. And I remember while in nursing school, I had uh, classmates who gave up then on nursing because they could not deal with the sight of blood and fluids and things like that. But if they had persisted till today, they would have had so many opportunities and what they could do, though not bedside nursing.
mhm.
So I encourage nurses, the Gen Zs, and whichever generation that will come after this, to to keep going for what they want to go, whatever they want to do. They should just keep
Mhm.
going for it. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you. That is so encouraging. That don't give up too soon. Keep
Yeah.
up the great
Okay.
job graduate. So we do have Onis. Onis, welcome.
Okay.
Are these people
Okay.
that know?
There's no
Yeah.
there's no means of muting them or the camera. You can you can
That's
just go ahead
fine.
to mute.
Do you
You're
have a
welcome.
question? Yeah, welcome to the show. Do you have questions or comments about Nurse Chinanu today?
Hello?
Hello, welcome.
They're my parents.
Okay. Sorry,
Oh my
sorry.
no, welcome. We're talking with your mother. We're so
we
proud of
have
her.
we have been trying to reach out.
Oh, thank you for trying so hard, and now you're on the show. My name is Nyepu. I'm from Liberia, but I'm based in the U.S. I am the founder of Nurses in Charge, and this is what we do. We promote our nurses and midwives so that we can hit the globe and let everybody know our story, let everybody know that we're doing a phenomenal work as nurses and midwives. So thank you for your daughter.
Okay.
She is a beautiful person. She is an amazing nurse. She wants to grow bigger, and she's doing everything. She every opportunity she takes it. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Do you have anything to share?
Thank you. I want to congratulate her. I'm happy. I say may God continue to help her and see her through.
Thank you, Mom.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dad.
I pray you build your empire. God will give you more strength.
Amen. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, she is making you proud. And thank you for taking the baby, helping her with childcare.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. My great support system.
Thank you.
oh
Thank you.
my
I'm so
goodness.
happy.
Oh, you should be very
Wow.
happy and proud. Look at her, she's a shining star.
Thank you, Dr. Nyampu.
Oh, my pleasure. I mean it
Thank you
from my
so
heart.
much.
You
Oh,
are.
thank
I
you.
myself, I
And it's
wanted
so
to be a
unique.
nurse, but I
Oh,
myself, I wanted to be a nurse, but the
okay.
opportunity was not there. I
Oh,
love the
oh,
career so much. Uh,
my. That's amazing. So
Thank you.
for
Thank
your
you. Keep it
daughter.
up. Keep it up.
people are amazing. Nursing is a good profession. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
So
you.
your
Yes.
daughter she took the torch from you and she lit
That's
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Thank
And
you.
awesome.
Thank
they're
you.
blessed to sponsor all of that and the
Yes,
support and everything. So they
yes.
remain a huge
People
blessing.
need
I'm
to
grateful
see.
to God.
People need to see that we have a support network. If it's not
Yeah.
our parents, it is our siblings or our spouses. And if you have a spouse that backs you up and wants you to, go reach out for the star and bring it, you are a blessed woman to have
Yeah.
a
I'm grateful
yeah.
to God because I have all of that support.
See? That's
Yes.
awesome. Mommy and
Thank
daddy,
you, Doctor
thank you for
Doctor
coming and
Nyempu.
making the show better, even better. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hope you are doing well as well.
I am trying my best by the grace of God.
Okay, more grace. Love
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Love
Bye
you.
Bye bye. See you next time.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I'm so glad that your parents came on board. Oh my
They've been
God.
struggling to connect, and I
That's
guess they just,
awesome.
yeah, I'm grateful to God for
Oh,
them.
yes.
They kept supporting and all of that.
You're gonna do great work. You just starting. You're just like you said, you're in a very developing stage of your nursing profession. And look
Yeah,
how much you've already achieved. The sky is
yeah.
the limit, my sister. The sky is the limit. So just
Thank
don't,
you.
don't hear any outside noises that don't
No, 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 no. I know better now. I know better.
yeah.
And that's why I'm looking forward to encouraging young nurses as well.
Mhm.
Um, encouraging them to join Nurses in Charge, and I'm
Okay.
also looking towards coming up with something for them. It's just
Okay.
I'm still trying to, put things in place so it doesn't get to stress me or weigh me down. So this time around, I want to plan strategically, and when
Nice.
it's just like, I think we're on third
Mhm.
trimester now. Any moment from now, we'll be delivering the baby. So I'm
Wow,
working towards that.
that's awesome. So on that note, I'm just going to. I'm a dreamer, and I'm a visionary. So I take my vision and I give it to God, and it gets activated. So my vision right now, you being a brand new nurse. When I say brand new, meaning you are propelling yourself to the 10th year coming, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I see like how you call it? I see NIC Nigeria coming from your generation, and I see Nigeria springing forth from your generation.
yeah,
If that's something,
yeah,
pray about it, because we need a chapter in Nigeria. We need a chapter in Nigeria, and it's gonna come from the younger generation of nurses. So take
yeah,
that, spearheaded, and bring the tribe, bring them on board, so that we can
yeah.
make big
I'm
waves.
doing my best with that. Remember, I'm in Cameroon though. I'm based in Cameroon, so I'll be doing mostly NIC Cameroon, working
See?
together with Stanley.
Yeah, with
uh,
Stanley, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. You are in both worlds. You know people in Nigeria, and you are practicing in Cameroon. So that puts you at a good, how you call it, it give you leverage. It give you
yeah,
leverage. So that's amazing. I love it. I love it. And this particular podcast has been amazing. And I couldn't be happier than to see your mom and dad on the screen. Listen, we come from a long way. And our moms and dads who are there for us, I'm always proud to see their faces on the camera. I'm always proud to have a conversation.
Aw, thank you so
So,
much.
yes, yes. If you don't know one thing about me, I grew up in a village, and I still go there every year when I have the opportunity. And
Wow.
I sleep in my, I mean, I'm from a village. Don't
Yeah,
see me and think,
we shouldn't forget where we come from.
oh
Yeah, because
no,
where we yeah.
that's my neighbor string. So mom and dad, thank you. If you're hearing me, my heart is so joyful that you came on the screen tonight. This shows us the foundation your daughter is from is very strong. So thank you so much. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. We gotta do this more. We got more talks to come out of your story. So today we're just introducing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
support any way I can.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
thank
Oh
you.
wow.
At
Well,
least that it comes from good leaders like yourself too.
listen,
And
when
that's why I believe we have to keep doing it. So the other generations coming as well, they have somewhere to pick up from,
yeah,
in serving humanity at the greatest form.
absolutely. So I truly, truly appreciate your time. And for those of you who do not know Nurses in Charge and you just stumble on this recording after the live show, or you are here listening, I want to introduce NIC to you. We are a nonprofit, we are a faith-based nonprofit organization. We were started out here in Florida, USA, and we are currently in 23 nations. We have members in 23 nations by the grace of God. And we believe in a grassroots movement because we want to reach those who have never been given a chance to say hello. We want to reach those nurses who believe that they're just pushing the hours and they're nobody. And I have been there. So this is the generation that takes the baton of the healing ministry of Christ and says, I am a healer. I am a divine healer. I am not just a nurse. I am not just a midwife. God gave me this gift of healing. That's the reason why I do it so flawlessly.
Yeah.
Because I have a divine wind. I have a divine power to do this. This is the generation of healthcare professionals that we are propelling. So we've been in this ministry now for 5 years, and by the grace of God, we have members in 23 nations. So imagine 5 more years from now, God is going to expand our territory. So I say welcome to everyone. This is an organization that we pray when we start meetings, and those who are not comfortable with that, they're in the wrong place. We welcome all religions to come in because Christ called everybody to come to Him. So we don't discriminate. If you're Muslim, you Buddhist, come in, come see what the love of Christ is all about. So I am just called to lead this flock, and I embrace everyone to come in. If you are in nursing school, you've retired, or you once wanted to become a nurse, like Mommy said, we want you to come and be and help us grow. So we have people who are in journalism, people who are in lawmaking, and they come in, they help us grow as an organization. So it is my honor to be here today to talk a little bit about Nurses in Charge. And if you're out there and you want to help us grow, if you're praying, pray for us to grow, right? God will hear you. So I always love to just be in the presence of beautiful, amazing nurses and midwives that are doing phenomenal work in their regions, but no one's talking about them. So this is the Nurses in Charge. Tell your nurse story. And today is Sunday. We're starting a brand new week. I do pray that God will take you safely. You're going out will be blessed. You're coming in will be blessed. Everything you touch will be blessed by the grace of God. So have a fantastic week. And don't forget, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on LinkedIn. Let me post the email, the nurses in charge at gmail.com. We are into research, mentorship, and continuing education. But here are the I do have streaming down there. The email is there. We have a website. It's nursesincharge.org. Just plug in there and learn more about us, okay? Send us anyone you know that is in nursing school. They are midwives, even those in your villages that are doing midwifery. Send them our way. There's a lot we have to share with each other. So again, until we meet again, Nurse Chinanu, please say some final words, and then we will honor your presence all over again.
Thank you very much again. Thank you so much, Nurses in Charge community. I just want to reiterate on the fact that nursing is not limited to hospital walls. There's so much we can do. There are so many clients in need of care who cannot afford, the hospital because of finance or because of tight schedules and everything. But let's just keep looking for ways we can do to reach such people. Keep looking for solutions to offer to the nursing community as a whole, as a profession. And apart from supporting each other, what else? Keep growing as a team.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. See you
Thank
next
you
week
so
with
much.
another amazing nurse. Thank you, Nurse Chinanu.
Bye.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm done well.
You all.
Bye, Doctor.
Thank you. Oh,
See you.
dear. That's awesome.
was very much, but he wasn't excited that he told me to share.